Let's see what's going on. Let's I guess we can have a chat. So I'm trying to take care of some family issues with my millennial children. Wayne Mabane, what's going on? Trying to take care of some family stuff with my millennial children that haven't been on there. So hopefully I can get an hour or so in. Because I have adult ass children not taking care of what 30-year-olds should take care of. Artisan, what's up? All right, everybody, hit the like button on your way in. Nah, well, no, it's about a bunch of people. It's not just him. There's a few people that are floating around with this shit. But if ARC's out there, he's listening. He's welcome in. If it was about him, I'd put his name in it. But let's put it this way. I don't even know why his name is even in it because he said he's not part of the Manosphere anymore. Well, it's not even about the market, Bennett Trucking. It's about the banks. That's what you need to focus in on. It's about the banks, which is something I should be focusing in on, and not this shit. This shit is obvious. In fact, let's talk about the black pill for a second, because the thing is, how the first instance of it could have been traced, because I traced it. You know, they say Google is your friend. Google is a friend, and the first mention of it was Dow Rock and a dude named Paragon. Let's see if I can, because I didn't even prepare the slides. I probably should have prepared the slides before I did this. Let's see. Let me blow that up. Da, 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 I need to go to my editor. Well, I think I do have the slide. Hold on a second. Go ahead and pull it up out of pictures real quick. Because as soon as I found it, the dude that originally came up with the black pill quote, basically was saying the same thing I said. No, it's not there. Let me see if I can find it. Crap. I know I just pulled it down. It's not there. All right. Just pulled it down. Okay. Well, I did copy it again. So, all right. Let me save that. File. Save it as that. And let me go back in, and we'll pull it up as a picture. Documents. I love Snagit. All right. Let me blow it up a little bit. And I'm going to share the screen. Let me go back into our regular mode and share the screen. Share the screen. That's what we're going to share. All right. Let's go full screen. All right. This is the original mention of black pill. This is from Paragon. This is the debate that Paragon was having between Dalrock, who is a Christian red pillar in MRA, and a couple of other guys that were in there that are actually PUAs, pickup artists, which is RX R Max D is a basically a he was a pickup artist, and they were talking about game and how game can enhance people and stuff like that. Okay, okay. He replied to R Max D. If your alternative is the MRA movement has zero applications for relationships with women, which is true because the relationship with women it has nothing to do with the MRA. MRA is about the state. We need to talk about taking the black pill, meaning to reconcile that there are no personal solutions to systemic problems, which can only resolve over evolutionary time, which is, I probably disagree. But the thing is, he's talking something practical. And any solution that will entail steep any issues that will very much entail steep trade-offs in that males can't have their cake and eat it too. A prosperous population of deferred ecological pressures like we currently enjoy without an expectation that this prosperity will increase the mating latitude of females dramatically. In other words, um, having having females settle. Okay, what he's saying is that you're in the environment that we're in. The trade-off is that you go back to where you were under the conditions under the conditions that cause this wide latitude of mating. Okay, dramatically perturbing the breeding population to the point of near evolutionary instability. Okay, one will always follow the other. As a male, as male consciousness on these matters is practically impossible in terms of intersexual competition, as opposed to the broad accord females enjoy through an abundant wealth of sexual opportunities, courtesy of their reproductively limiting function. In other words, they're limited because they have pussies and they make babies. And basically, what he's saying, what he's saying, as far as the black pill, is exactly what I said. You have to accept the groundwork as it is. That's the black pill, which is exactly what I was saying. The underlying, I've said the same thing he's saying in many different videos about the environment. Actually, is the biggest predictor and the biggest mover of female behavior. I said exactly the same thing. So basically, he's exhibiting black pill. That's what he meant. I'm saying the same thing. This is the first mention. Now anybody can take what he said and do all kinds of shit with it, right? But this is the first. This is the first mention in the manosphere, as we want to call it, of the black pill. And anybody could have done this homework. I did this in about 10 minutes. I did this in about 10 fucking minutes. Let me stop sharing. All right. So anybody could have done this. I don't know. I have no idea. Probably because people have been putting batteries in his bag. That's probably where he's at me. Or maybe he's trying to get attention. I have no idea. But the thing is that, hey, Craig, what's going on? What about the purple pill? Is just, um, it basically that's a MGTOW term, right? Purple pill is a mixture of blue and a red. It's purple. In other words, you're aware, but the thing is, you haven't taken the red pill because you're not willing to accept reality. That's purple pill. But you guys should know that already, man. This stuff has been around. This stuff, this I've been around MGTOW for 6 years, and I learned purple pill when I in 2013, and this stuff has been around. The thing is, you guys have to stop being lazy. I don't know why he's trying to get attention. He said he's disavowing the manosphere. He's no longer going to be associated with it. He's no longer going to get into the black pill shit or what he calls black pill dudes or misogynist sites, which I have been accused of being misogynist or anything like that. So why he wants to debate a group of people or a section of YouTube that he disavows, I have no attention. If you know, I agree with O'Shea, even though O'Shea took the video down. If you out, you out. If you're out, you're out. If you're done, you're done. The man, if the manosphere is not for you, it's not for you. The manosphere, you know, the manosphere, as we speak, was here before I actually got onto YouTube and discovered it. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. I didn't cause it. You know, it was here long before I got here. It probably will be here long after I leave because there's a need for it. Because the need hasn't been satisfied. As far as misogyny and women hating, there are far more women in red pill spaces than there ever has been. Alan Roger Curry disavowed. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Hopefully before the kids actually get here. They're checking in because they got to get to they got two 5-year-old grandsons that need to get in school and they've been slacking. Let's let's pull up Alan Roger Curry site real quick because I don't get why this stuff goes on. Why ain't nobody beefing with Alan Roger Curry. I ain't debated or beef with I never beefed with him. In fact, let's see, where is it at? Because everybody, where is it? Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Because basically they busted up. Trying to find this. Maybe he took it down. Where he took it down. It seems like it's basically the dating coaches versus the manosphere. All right, he might have taken it down because I don't see it anymore. Okay, he probably took it down. Okay, because he had 2 videos in a row talking about his basically his disavowing uh the manosphere. He didn't want to be associated with him anymore. So he's taking them down. This is at least as far as I can see. Let me go and search for him real quick. Oh, here we are. Okay, there we go. Let's share the screen real quick. Share it one more time. Um, what is it? ARC has left the Manosphere. That's the second one. ARC no longer associated with the Manosphere. And where is it? Uh, ARC versus BS more debating the definition of a black pill mindset versus a red pill or blue pill mindset. Okay. Now I thought now I haven't listened to it, but all of a sudden I get all this stuff. The thing is that my thing is if you're out, you're out. And the only reason that because I had Dr. Johnson he actually hit me to this. He actually hit me to this because Dr. Johnson was actually encouraged me because he was hearing something about black pill, and he knows, and we've discussed it, privately about how I think about the black pill as far as philosophy descending from the blue, the red, and then the black. And basically, we go back to the original point of the black pill by Paragon. You can see that Paragon says is exactly the same thing that I say. So how people, not black pill is nihilism, but the thing is, black pill is accepting the world as it is without morality. It is what it is. So the thing is that I don't know why somebody that's outside of the manosphere, maybe he's talking to his chosen few. I don't know. If you if basically if you said what you said, there's people that I don't rock with, or I don't rock with, especially online. Okay. Once I said I was done, man. I don't bring those people back up. Um, there's certain camps that if I don't associate with them, I don't associate with them. Okay. Um, the incel community has always been looking for a home, as far as I can tell. That what they used to call them true force loneliness back in the day, and then now it's the incel community. Okay, same thing. Okay, incel equals true force loneliness. In other words, they're forced to be lonely. They're not red pill. They've been looking for red pill logic that actually makes sense to their lives. But the thing is, they don't want to be red pill. They want to be blue pill. You can still dig his knowledge. Yeah, I I've read his book. I've actually upped his books, and I actually said that his knowledge is solid. When I disagree, I disagree. No, it's not. It's not to flag it. He can't flag it. Basically, he put my name in his title. Okay, he put my name in his title. And I'm showing the stuff that what stuff that he publicly put out. I'm not showing private information, and I'm not attacking him. I could, his view of what the black pill is fine. I could care less. Other people's view of what the black pill is fine. If that's what they want to believe, I could care less. If you have a debate with me, I run open hangouts. If you got a debate, I got email, I got Twitter. No, if you take a hiatus, take one. If you're no longer part of the manosphere, you're no longer part of the manosphere. Get out. If you're not a MGTOW, you're not a MGTOW. Get out. Roosh gave up being a pickup artist after he got 35, which I probably figured he probably would. What happened to men being able to disagree without temper tantrum? That shit has never been true. That has never been true. The temper tantrums go all the way to where you actually bomb a whole population. Okay, it's never been true. Well, most philosophies, just like religions, most people don't even understand the stuff that they study. Roosh found Jesus. That's hilarious. Roosh found Jesus. On my journey to spirituality, actually lost him. Hey, Albert, what's going on? People think that a lot of content creators that have a little modicum of information or fame think that the manosphere is going to disintegrate once they leave. Roosh was one of those founding members. Okay, he basically he left for the most part, and the manosphere as we know it didn't disintegrate. Barbarossa, uh, basically the MGTOW number one at the time. Okay, he left. MGTOW is still a thing. It didn't go away. Oh well, yeah, yeah. Roosh did. That's what I'm hearing. Roosh still. Well, they always still game. They're still stealing it. You know, they when I was in MGTOW, they used to steal stuff and not give you any kind of recognition. Hell, our women steal stuff and don't give you recognition. Uh, there's got to be, but if you're gonna if you're gonna interface, it's not every man, but if you're gonna interface with society, you got to have some blue pill in you. It's impossible. Even outside the matrix, with Morpheus and Neo, they had to understand the matrix to interface with it. You have to understand it. You got to have a little matrix in to actually interface, and otherwise you can't interface with it. Well, the thing is, the house doesn't fall when the bones are good. Basically, there's a need for it, and uh, until the need for it ends, then it's not going to go away. Um, it's because the women is becoming not dominated. The women are in the spaces is because now the women have to come back to heal, which is something I said. I told you they were going to come back to your spaces. That's obvious. What Paragon was saying, the environment. He was, in a sense, he was saying the environment determines what females are going to do. Hey, Rita, what's going on? What's up, Kendra? So guys that say they're done with the ministry, it's bullshit. You're still here. People are done. Leave. You you've disavowed the manosphere before. People that are done leave. What's going on? What's going on, Deacon? Well, they're not here. They're not here to control the space. They're here to learn how they can get their men back. The shooter in Philadelphia named Juwan Wick. Basically that has very little to do with that has very little to do with what's going on online with the Manosphere. It has everything to do with what the government is doing. Hey, Bronze, what's going on? Nice picture. Your face is getting more mature. You don't have that baby face anymore. No, basically, they're not even sleeper cells. The government knows what they're dealing with. They've been trying to keep a lid on it. This is nothing new. You go back to read the Turner Diaries. If you want to see something that if you actually want to something that's going to scare you, read the Turner Diaries. Now, that was written in the '70s, right after the Nixon took us off the gold standard. No, yeah, like Craig says, the Manosphere is fine. In fact, there's new people popping up all the time. So, if I leave, even though, I've made my impact, when I leave, somebody else is going to take my place. Well, yeah. Well, not back on the plantation. Um, well, basically, if the plantation keeps people alive, and for it to work, then the guys have to be back on the plantation. So they're gonna have to make some concessions. Not just started art. So guys don't. People think that the manosphere is gonna collapse because they're not here. Obsidian took for the most part, took his stuff offline, and basically, it didn't even make a ripple. Somebody else moved in to take their place. You know, dating coaches and pickup artists have always been part of the manosphere. Okay. And what they're taking true force loneliness and incels or whatever you want to call them, and they're actually blowing it way out of proportion because they're scared because they see these guys going crazy and shooting up people. A lot of these people have been married and had kids and have families and shit. I haven't even I haven't even listened to his rebuttal. I haven't even listened to his rebuttal because his rebuttal is irrelevant. If he wants to rebut me, I'm here live. All right, my daughter's here, so I am going to have to drop off here. I might be back in another 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what I got to do. I was just going live to actually while I had some time. You know, it ain't just Alan Roger Curry, it's Ringo Raw, all this stuff. Yeah, they're making up shit, man. They're making up shit. Talk about who's a real man and the manosphere is full of weak men. But you don't know everybody in the manosphere. Everybody in the manosphere is not um, it's not public. Okay. Uh, everybody there's very high order people that do high order things in the background that never say a word and have been places and done things that 99% of motherfuckers that talk shit will never do. Okay. They just keep quiet about it. So here the manosphere is full of weak men. No, it isn't. Because you're in your basement talking shit doesn't mean that you know everybody or know everything. And you basically, the people that are black pill know what the black pill means. They know what nihilism and utilitarianism mean. They know they see the Dark Knight and the Matrix and a whole bunch of other movies that talk about these things have been around, hell, going back to the Stoics in the in back to the Stoics in the Epicurean, where there's a whole saying, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we shall die. Those are Epicureans. Let's have a good time, because at the end of the day, we could be dead tomorrow. Okay. And the Stoics were most more subtle about it. Basically, they knew that if you don't carve out morality and make rules, people will actually descend into barbarism. They knew it. Those are two sides of the same coin. It's been around for a long time. The black pill is not new. We put a name, you put a certain name to a school of thought that's been around for a long time, and everybody loses their goddamn mind like it's something new. Like twerking. Twerking's been around in Africa for 1,000 years. We just give it a name, and now it's something new. If you basically, if your shit is sound, if what you teach is sound, if you're out there helping people, and that's your mission, slagging other people, talking shit about other people is unnecessary. Hey, Art. But anyway, I have to run because I got to go talk to my daughter about my grandson and some other shit. So I will, if you guys are still around, I'll be back in about. I got 305 people watching. If you guys are still around, I'll be back in about an hour. So until then, you know, I'll holler at y'all. Yeah, black people. Yeah, it's been around a long time. Kendra knows. Kendra knows because she reads the religious text stuff. This debate is not new. This debate is not new. But I gotta run. I'll be right back, and I'll be back in an hour. I do believe. Gotta straighten some shit out.